Welcome to Pro Speak English. Let's learn to speak English with confidence.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new series, English for Travelers. Today, we are starting a very exciting journey. We are at the airport. Navigating an airport can be stressful, but learning the right phrases makes it much easier. In this first lesson, we are at the check-in counter to drop off our bags and get our boarding passes. Let's see how to handle this interaction smoothly.
Hello there. Are you ready for our big trip? I have the passports ready, but I think we should check our flight status on this kiosk first.
That is a great idea, David. It is always better to be safe. Does the screen show that our flight is on time?
Yes, it says on time in green letters. That is a relief. Now, should we use the self-service kiosk or go to the counter?
Let's go to the counter. I have a large suitcase that I need to check in, and I want to make sure the weight is okay.
Good point. I remember you packed quite a lot. Do you think it might be over the 30-kilogram limit?
I hope not. I weighed it at home, but those home scales are not always accurate. What about your bag?
Oh, I only have a carry-on. I like to travel light so I don't have to wait at the baggage carousel later.
You are so lucky. I always feel like I need to bring my whole wardrobe with me just in case.
Well, here's the agent. Let's see. Should I hand over both of our passports together?
Yes, please. It's easier to check us in as a group. Don't forget to ask if we can have seats next to each other.
I will. Do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat for this flight?
I would love a window seat so I can see the clouds. It makes the flight feel more magical.
I prefer the aisle so I can stretch my legs easily. I'll see if they have a row with both available.
That would be perfect. Oh, look at the scale. My bag is exactly 28 kilograms. I made it.
That was close. You really pushed the limit this time. The agent is printing the tags now.
And here are the boarding passes. Let me check the gate number. It says gate B12.
Gate B12. Okay, do we need to head to security immediately or do we have time for a coffee?
Our boarding time is in 1 hour. I think we should go through security first just to be safe. It can be crowded.
You're right. Let's head that way. I'll hold the boarding passes so we don't lose them.
Notice how we use the word check-in for the luggage and boarding pass for the ticket. These are essential airport terms. In the next lesson, we will navigate the security checkpoint, which can be a bit tricky. See you there. Welcome back. We have our boarding passes, and now comes the part most people find a bit stressful, security. There are many rules about what you can and cannot take through. Let's listen to how David and I manage the bins and the instructions from the officers.
All right, Sarah, we are next. I need to get a few of these plastic bins. Should I put my laptop in a separate one?
Yes, laptops and large electronics usually need to be in their own bin. Do you have any liquids in your backpack?
I have a small bottle of hand sanitizer. Is that okay to leave inside the bag?
Only if it is under 100 milliliters and inside a clear, resealable bag. Here, I have an extra plastic bag if you need it.
Thanks, that's perfect. Now, what about my shoes? Do I need to take them off?
In this airport, yes. Everyone has to remove their shoes and belts. Put them in the bin with your jacket.
Okay, shoes are off. I'll put my watch and phone in my jacket pocket so they don't get lost.
That's a smart move. I'm putting my bag on the belt now. Did you empty your pockets completely?
Let me check. Oh, I still have some loose change in my keys. Good catch.
The officer is signaling for me to walk through the metal detector. Wish me luck.
You'll be fine. Just walk through slowly when they nod at you.
Oh no, the alarm went off. I forgot I was wearing these metal hair clips.
Don't worry. Just take them out and put them in this small tray. They might ask to use the hand wand now.
The officer was very nice. I'm through. Now I just have to wait for our bags to come out of the X-ray machine.
Here they come. My laptop is first. Is that your blue bag right behind it?
Yes, that's mine. Everything looks good. Let's put our shoes back on and find our gate.
That wasn't so bad after all. I'm glad we organized our liquids beforehand.
When going through security, remember the liquid rule and always empty your pockets. It saves a lot of time. Next, we'll find our gate and wait for the flight. Let's go. We made it through security. Now we are at gate B12. Waiting at the gate is the most relaxing part of the airport experience. It's a good time to check the flight details and have a snack. Let's listen to our conversation while we wait for boarding to begin.
I brought some coffee. I figured we could use a little caffeine boost before the long flight.
Thank you, David. That is exactly what I needed. Is it black coffee or did you get cream?
I remembered you like it with a bit of milk and no sugar. I hope I got the proportions right.
It's perfect. Look at the plane out there. It's huge. Do you know what model it is?
I think it's a Boeing 787. They call it the Dreamliner. It's supposed to be very comfortable.
I hope so. I'm a bit worried about the legroom. Flights can feel very cramped after a few hours.
Since we checked in early, maybe we can ask the gate agent if there are any exit row seats available for extra space.
That's a great idea. Oh, listen, they're making an announcement. Is that for our flight?
Let me see. No, that was for the flight to London at gate B10. Our gate is still quiet.
Good. I want to finish this chapter of my book before we board. Do you have everything you need for the flight?
I have my headphones, my neck pillow, and a few movies downloaded. I am fully prepared.
Wait, the screen just changed. It says delayed in yellow. Oh no, by 30 minutes.
30 minutes isn't too bad. At least it's not canceled. We can just sit here and people watch for a while.
True. I love looking at all the different people traveling. Everyone has a different destination and story.
Exactly. Look at that family over there with the 3 small dogs. They look like they are going on a big adventure.
How cute! I wonder if the dogs get their own seats. Probably not.
All right, the agent is standing up. I think they're about to start the pre-boarding process soon.
Words like delay and announcement are very common at the gate. Pay attention to those screens. In our next lesson, we will finally board the plane and find our seats. See you soon. It's time to board. This is the part where everyone stands in line and moves onto the aircraft. Finding your seat and stowing your luggage quickly helps everyone get settled. Let's join David and me as we find our row on the plane.
Excuse me, I think we are in row 15. Can you check your boarding pass to make sure?
Yes, 15A and 15B. A is the window seat, right?
That's right. Here it is. I'll put my backpack in the overhead bin first to clear the aisle.
Wait, is there enough space? It looks quite full up there already.
I can slide it in sideways. There, plenty of room. Now, do you want to sit down first?
Yes, please. I'll just tuck my small purse under the seat in front of me.
Good idea. That way you have easy access to your book and snacks during the flight.
Oh, this seat is actually quite comfortable. The window view is going to be amazing once we take off.
I'm glad you like it. I'll fasten my seatbelt now. They always remind us to keep it fastened during the flight.
I should do the same. Where is the air vent? It feels a little warm in here.
It's right above you. Just twist the nozzle to open it and get some airflow.
Ah, that's better. Look, the flight attendant is coming by to check the bins. Should I ask for a blanket now?
They usually hand those out after we reach cruising altitude, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
I think I'll wait. I don't want to be in the way while they're preparing for takeoff.
Wise choice. The captain is speaking over the intercom. He says we are third in line for departure.
That means we will be in the air very soon. I'm starting to feel the excitement.
Me too. Safe travels, Sarah. I'm going to close my eyes for a moment before we move.
Did you catch those words? Overhead bin, aisle, and seat belts are words you will use every time you fly. In our final lesson, we will land and go through customs. Almost there. We have landed, but the journey isn't quite over. Before we can leave the airport, we must pass through immigration and customs. This involves answering a few questions about our visit. Let's see how David and I handled the final step of our international arrival.
The flight was great, but I am so glad to be on solid ground again. Are we in the right line for tourists?
Yes, this line is for non-residents and visitors. Do you have your arrival card filled out?
I did it on the plane. I wrote down the address of our hotel and the duration of our stay.
Good. They will likely ask us the purpose of our trip. What should we say?
We should just say tourism. It's simple and honest. We're here to see the sights.
Look, it's our turn. The officer is waving us forward. Should we go together?
Yes, usually families or groups traveling together can go to the booth at the same time.
Good morning, officer. Here are our passports and arrival cards.
He's asking how long we plan to stay. I'll tell him 10 days.
He also asked if we have anything to declare. I told him no, we don't have any food or restricted items.
Great. He is stamping the passports now. I love the sound of a new stamp.
Me too. It feels like a badge of honor. Now we just need to head to the baggage claim to pick up your suitcase.
Let's look for our flight number on the monitors to see which carousel our luggage will be on.
There it is, carousel number 4. I see a lot of bags coming out already.
I'll go grab it. You stay here with the carry-on so we don't lose anything.
Found it. The bright red ribbon I tied on the handle really helped it stand out.
Perfect. We have everything. Now let's find a taxi and finally head to our hotel.
Terms like customs, declare, and baggage claim are vital for your arrival. We've completed our airport journey. Thank you for following along with our English for Travelers series. You are now ready to fly with confidence. Don't forget to practice these phrases.